used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up.
बैनिट है इसके साथ, वर्का के साथ बैनिट है। वर्का मिले ना मिले बैनिट के ऊपर स्पिन मारेंगे, कोशिश करेंगे कि एटलीस्ट बैनिट अपने पास आ जाए। बैनिट चाहिए होगा ना हमें, तो 10 या 15 स्पिन मारेंगे। ठीक है, सबसे पहले टेस्ट रन करेंगे इसका हम, उसके बाद स्टोरी के ऊपर फोकस। ठीक है, टेस्ट रन पे पहले टेस्ट रन करते हैं इसका। जेंसन इम्पैक्ट लाइव, चलो काफी टाइम बाद जेंसन स्ट्रीम करते हुए हम, और जेंसन की स्ट्रीम करते देखते हैं कुछ चीज़ों के ऊपर फोकस करना पड़ेगा। सबसे पहले तो हमारा मेन मोटिव ये रहेगा कि आज स्टोरी को ऐसे नॉर्मल बस कुछ चीज़ें डन कर लूँगा। वैसे क्या क्या चीज़ें डन होती हैं क्या क्या नहीं, कंप्लीट करके ही पता लगेगा हमें। Next.
I like to drink on occasion. Any and every occasion.
Starting the tutorial move. तो वही निकलते हैं। Benny.
Maria sweeping in! Decay! New life! Powering!
Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Everybody stand back! Yeah.
एनिमेशन बढ़िया है।
On me!
Time for takeoff.
Stay away from me! Get back!
Going in!
भाई साहब,
Burn!
बढ़िया डैमेज है।
The abyss is burning! Shadow! Thunder!
Everybody stand back! Think you can get away?
Maria sweeping in! Burn!
भाई साहब, बढ़िया यार वर्का, जो बोलो वर्का है सही है, सही लगा वर्का मेरे को। भले ही हम वो करें ना करें, लेकिन वर्का लगा सही। अरे यार ट्राई नहीं करता, एग्जिट करना, ट्राई करके फायदा नहीं है ना। ऑलरेडी फ्रेंच का गेम प्ले हो चुका है अपने पास, तो फ्लिंच का गेम प्ले वैसे करके फ़ायदा नहीं है। इसका चेंज कर, उसकी कुछ चीज़ें चेंज करनी पड़ेगी हमें। इसको एग्जिट करते हैं। फ्लिंच के साथ इनेफा चाहिए ना, इनेफा जब आएगी तब इनेफा निकालेंगे। अभी तो चलो जब भी आएगी तब निकालेंगे। इनेफा निकालने वाले हैं नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भी आएगी। एग्जिट करते हैं यहाँ से, लीव। जैनसन भाई काफ़ी टाइम से जैनसन की स्ट्रीम नहीं हुई है। लास्ट टाइम आई थिंक ऐसी की हुई थी जब कोलम्बिना आई थी। उसके बाद जैनसन की स्ट्रीम भाई, हाँ लगता है सीओसी के ऊपर गंदा फोकस चल गया था मेरा। सीओसी के ऊपर गंदा फोकस कर रखा था मैंने, क्या करें यार। जब चैनल डाउन जाता है तो भाई गंदा सीन रहता है ना फिर। ओह लेटेस्ट अपडेट। यार जॉनसन बड़ी रेयर ही कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम में जॉनसन की। वर्का की सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे। हेलो ऋषि भाई, कैसे हो? वर्का निकाल रहे हो कि इसके बाद वो निकालोगे? अगले में स्कर्क आ रही है, मैं सोचा स्कर्क निकालूँ अगले में। स्कर्क ज़्यादा सही है। कॉस्ट में क्रायो में मेरे पास फुरीना भी है ना पूरा, पर न्यू बुलेट नहीं है, ये लफड़ा है। और बिना न्यू बुलेट के बाद बनेगी। प्लेस निकाल लिया मैंने, बढ़िया। टेम्पर ऑफ पावर, स्विच चॉइसेस। मेरे पास जीन है यहाँ पे, टिकना रही है। वर्का बेकार है नहीं यार, वर्का अच्छा है लेकिन तुम्हारे पास बेनीथ होना चाहिए भाई। आज तुम्हारे पास बेनीथ नहीं है तो वर्का उतना काम का नहीं रहेगा। मेन चीज़ तो बेनीथ है भाई। बेनीथ बफ देता है, प्लस बेनीथ तो मैं बफ देता है, ये है सीन। है ना, इनको क्रिटिकल रेट क्रिटिकल डैमेज भी चाहिए होता है। मैनेज नहीं है तेरे पे, मेरे पे खुद ही नहीं है। मैं तभी तो वर्का पर स्पिन मारने वाला हूँ। वैसे भी वर्का निकलेगा नहीं, लास्ट टाइम कोलम्बिना निकली है तो 50-50 लॉस ही रहेगा, तो दिक्कत नहीं है अपने को। टेन फुल में निकल जाएगा 10 पिन। और तो पहले मेल से कलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ चीज़ें, 5 तो है मेरे पास। बाकी वर्का की स्टोरी लाइन में कंप्लीट करेंगे हम। मैंने C2 है मेरे पे दूसरी आईडी पे है ना, उस पे C0 है। दूसरी आईडी में खेलता ही नहीं, वो ऐसे पड़ी हुई है ना मस्ती के लिए, तो बस पड़ा हुआ है। ये रखो। देखते हैं नेक्स्ट, रुको पिन कितना हुआ है। माइक की आवाज़ सही है ना? माइक ऐसा ही है चलते फिरते। मेरे को खुद ही माइक की आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है। अब ठीक है, पिटी 0 है। चेक करना पड़ता है। पिटी 0 मेरे पे, ये सीन है। अरे हाँ वो भी तो आया होगा। नहीं यहाँ पे यही है अभी, ये आएगा अभी। 4 हुए, एक और चाहिए। 9 हुए, 10 इकट्ठा मारेंगे ना स्पिनर। 10 का इकट्ठा स्पिन मारेंगे एक ही बारी में, तबाही। अचीवमेंट और कुछ है इसमें? देखता हूँ यार, क्वेस्ट करूँगा उसकी कंप्लीट है वर्कर की, उससे मिल जाएगी कुछ नहीं। बाकी 20-40 उससे 60 से मिल जाएंगे हमें, और डेली कमीशन से, तो डेली कमीशन से कर दूँगा मैं। अपने को डेली कमीशन से मिल जाएगा, दिक्कत नहीं है। वर्का के ऊपर फोकस करते हैं। बेनी का भी आया है। 1 डे सडनली, इसमें 10-16 घंटे हैं, 2 घंटे की है। कोई ना, मैं तेरा भाई 2 घंटे से पहले उड़ा देगा इसको। क्या टाइम हो गया अभी? 8 बज गए, 10 बजे से पहले पहले खत्म वर्का का चैप्टर। वाह, डाउनलोड रिसोर्सेज, डाउनलोड करनी पड़ेंगे रिसोर्सेज। गेम का साउंड ज़्यादा तो नहीं है ना? वर्क आउट उतना टाइम नहीं लगेगा ना, टेंशन मत करो। नेविगेट हो चुका है।
Huh? Where does weather in our bag
चल
come
ठीक है,
from?
मैं
Did it
भी
just
जाके
blow in on the breeze?
क्या करा, मैं भी जाके खेलता हूँ। 45 लाख करना है आर्टिफैक्ट के लिए। आर्टिफैक्ट में यार क्यों, जो भी आर्टिफैक्ट लेगा ना उसमें कोशिश करियो कि जो भी तेरे पास आर्टिफैक्ट है उसमें क्रिटिकल डैमेज, क्रिटिकल रेट और एलिमेंट्री मास्टरी या फिर एलिमेंट्री निकाल। ये 2 चीज़ें, ये 3 चीज़ें, चारों में से 3 चीज़ें तो रहनी चाहिए, तब ज़्यादा फायदा है, आगे फायदा नहीं है। नजदीक ही है, पीछे जाना पड़ेगा। 160 मीटर। अभी तो कोलम्बिना के ऊपर भी कुछ नहीं दिया है।
Bring it!
आवाज़ क्यों नहीं है? एक मिनट, इसकी आवाज़ क्यों नहीं है भाई? ये कोई और लग गया क्या? फोकस मोड ऑन कर देंगे इसमें, ताकि एक पे रहे ये। फोकस से होगा, बाकी साइड चार से साथ ही साइड मार देगा वो। रहता है फोकस माउस का ये फायदा रहता है, बाकी साइड मार देगा वो। चलो भाई एक्सपीरियंस में आ गया ना, ठीक है।
Oh, it's from the tone deaf bard. Apparently he wants.
किस साइड है ये? ओ सीरी कहाँ पे है ये भाई? कोलंबीना के लिए भाई ऐसे होना, कोलंबीना के लिए पूरे वो करा है हमने तबाही।
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Notcry?
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Notcry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth. My wine and my... Amazing! Incredible! The Rapier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So, I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari?
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the Doctor, though.
Well, that's good to hear. I haven't seen him in the longest time.
Hooray!
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Huh! They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Hey! Is that all you've got? Oh, bring it on!
like that.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti?
Oh! So you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of...
Oh,
That's probably... Then,
no wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor.
deliver some letters. There's one for the...
Jeez. In fact, he's earned himself.
So,
Wait, really?
anyway, since this young man...
You sure?
This one is for the bard in green clothes. Doesn't really...
I figured that since there was this punching bag...
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes.
Oh, he...
Nothing in particular. Just some Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters.
My thoughts
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
Let's go! It's been a while since...
Thank you so much, Honorary...
The Abyss. Get home safe.
Varka.
Why do...
Loading.
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
ये वाला जो वेपन है ये मैंने किसी और को दे रखा है सीरियसली ये वाला वेपन बनाया हुआ है स्पेशल मैंने ये मैंने माविका को दे रखा था पहले गेमिंग के पास था फिर ये माविका के पास गया फिर माविका सीरियसली
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted. Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us. This expedition is almost over. We will make our triumphant Stormwind! Stormwind! Maria sweeping in!
Without the ratio of Solnari to direct them.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with...
Just like I thought.
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our...
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and...
Yes, Grandmaster!
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around it myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago? Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are two other... It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious. Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
अब जाके स्टार्ट हुआ है।
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations. P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
Everyone gets one?
I guess the Grand Master. Even I got a letter.
Jean?
Oh, yes.
But...
You mean Kaya? He said allegedly for work. Said he was exchange.
I'm on Beth, there'll be lots of familiar faces there.
Really? Oh, that would be a great help.
Our thanks to you.
Great. I heard that another...
Very well.
I will. Goodbye.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Huh? But Varka's coming back.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, it seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grand...
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time. Some have yet to master the art of social What's wrong? Until I return.
The lineage of the Knights of... The first wandering knight to claim the title, he was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name... But he had an... When the old era...
Wolf spirit.
Correct. As you may already know, and the Knight of Lupus this was once a...
Huh?
You don't seem... The Great Wolf King... As such, the Grand Master... I kept... You experienced...
No wonder Varka...
Very possibly. And as it turns out... Yes, even if his...
into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angel Share now.
अबे यार एंटर करना अंदर है।
When you're mixing
I know there's no...
a little...
Please allow me to once again I hope you will...
From the look on your...
He nags like...
Huh? Drop what?
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
Whatever details
You say that now.
I wasn't but... Both the Grand... I can't see the...
If I had a...
When you join an or...
You think so?
Good question. Have you...
Are they arguing? Oh.
What should I report? Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild?
My reply will...
I need to learn to handle my booze better. Even if you are a close friend.
If you hadn't had to deliver...
It's no trouble. Lowen did. Huh?
No. There are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are... Not only that. Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait.
I happened to hear about... Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past of those who have. But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of... He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled...
Yikes!
Well, apparently, but he lost count the endless... After that, it's hard to say, but had he known... So if you want my opinion, the reason why...
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Anyway, if so, why did Jean say that Boreas in the... It's a great idea! What's going on here? Was Wolfendom always like that? The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Burn it down!
A new moon rises.
The long, sweet beckons. Observe.
Plastic surge!
Oh, are you all right? Oh no! What now? There better not be more Wild Hunt monsters. You
Stop right there.
2 letters, wasn't it?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Paimon passed a test?
Well, if the
Sure was.
something's
Bring it!
कम ऑन, इससे फिर से लड़ना पड़ेगा। वो बात कर रहे हैं इससे।
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. They followed my trail from the We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that?
As you know, I stand before the source.
Huh?
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King.
Huh?
Tone Deaf Bard?
Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, Was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The knight asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into 2 halves and left his home once more. Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the knight's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the...
There is no...
So that's...
If that...
But we followed Boreas.
And there's more.
Oh!
I remember it was the ancient king.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid, as luck... if even
Varka.
I believe two...
All right. Wish it could be me, but I'll stay.
Razor, give me... Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas. It is a wolf spirit.
The Dominator...
But human heart to prevent... Although, truth, the great...
I will...
Just give me the word. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
लोडिंग लोडिंग और लोडिंग क्वालिटी मेरे को ना लेटेंसी नॉर्मल करनी पड़ेगी अल्ट्रा लो में फिर वो लोडिंग ज़्यादा देगा और जैनसन के टाइम ज़्यादा ले रहा हूँ
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse! Haha! Reinforcements! It's about... We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taking care... Fight or...
As expected, This hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solmari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North look-alike...
There's no point chasing after. True. Killing him, the difficult part...
Huh? What do you mean?
No. Judging but compared to rare... Exactly. I managed to... We still have some...
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. And that's where things stand. Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the...
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader...
More precisely...
Whoa, how'd he...
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one... Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss Heart, that new leader, is a mirror image of Roland.
Right. The Roland replica can't possibly so, the Abyss may-
The replica corrupt, however...
I guess he must have got...
Okay, Paimon get...
We can't kill him from intelligence gathered during the expedition. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once God remains, this land has already been ravaged by...
Query. In that land?
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight? Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. In his final moments, he made a choice to get...
Sounds like...
Yes. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thought...
Wait.
We need to find a way to make the...
For now, however, if we can collect those fragments...
You don't need to worry about that. Most of them are...
Huh?
I mean, it's an... Not just the Wild Hunt and the Abyss.
Sounds like that...
As a matter of... Still, instead, it sure is. Just one crucial step remains. According to what... But of course...
Okay.
I managed to gather one As for the third fragment, the final snap.
With our foe.
And since the...
But clink clink crumcocky crap.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Ah, great. Knew I...
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the wild hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, monsieur.
Reading for Yehoda updated.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving fragment 2? All right, time is of the essence. Let's move on.
वर्का नया वो कैरेक्टर मैं अपडेट के बारे में का बनती है ये है Genshin Impact.
Didn't you say fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, honorary knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and get your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up! Can't we please get focused on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
We should, take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Boy, yeah. अरे नहीं मेल कैरेक्टर भी है इसमें. कूद नहीं रहा यार।
Be silent. Close your eyes.
जब चाहे फुल मोनिटाइज हो जाएगा। वो मर जा रही है वहाँ। यार इसको डिस्ट्रॉय कैसे करना है देखो तो यार समझ ही नहीं आ रहा इसको तो बात ही करने वाले और की हेल्प कम हो रही है इसमें। लाइनिंग में करना ऐसा था ये। हेलो भाई कैसे हो शिवम भाई?
echoes of the valley!
लो भाई अब बहुत अच्छा
Is this what we're looking for?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd bet.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the... I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends...
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the... Purifying the abyssal corruption. Could you try...
So...
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to... Let me think. How is it explained? Actually, neither do I.
Huh. Sounds like something is...
I thought it might mean traveler. When you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken...
Okay, but back then...
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know...
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks...
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf after Ross, but trying to...
Hey!
But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely. Whoa, it actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along!
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
If what you say uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, a great, the code of if abyss be thy name, I pledge.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
That I, Dainsleif, while we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods giving them his knowledge.
Uh-oh.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could... But even without the visionary, every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eye. And on that note, I have a plan. Well... that about covers it. No plan is free of risk. If I fail...
Oh, there is...
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully...
Nope. It's a total
Come on, we're out of time. You'll... Fill me in. What's the situation? Good call.
Well, before we ran into trouble, the two teams are holed up here, and
But the Wild Hunt is...
We can't...
The logistics company. Designated drop. The logistics...
Amazing.
Hey!
I regret to say, the logistics
Both. Something's not... Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploy.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Logistics company, deploy!
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming.
Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready.
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
It's showtime! Fall back!
Yes, sir.
Ready? Fire! The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Use this
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final...
That's not exactly fair.
We split the search...
Either way?
Absolutely.
Run right through our now that they've lost.
Ugh. Looks like the...
Reinforcements. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this...
Understood. Everyone got that?
Yes, sir!
Maria sweeping in! Thunder! Burn! Up the ante! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Knights of Favonian, charge!
Ooh, I'm glad.
Brave Knights.
There's no need.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone.
Yes! Now it feels like we're...
I'll say.
It would be our...
Much obliged. The hiding in the mist trick again. You all know the drill.
Yes, sir!
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Knights of Pavonius, charge!
Time to counterattack!
On me. Up the ante!
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Up the ante! Thunder! This wild hunt does... Traveler!
Mr. Varka? Just like last time.
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your... Either we all march back to... The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have collected them all. Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment...
Save your breath! If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish.
Is everyone all right?
Like...
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us.
You're the only ones.
We can't lose our Varka! Please!
You're holding this duel. Your plan. Andreas, the false path. It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the Abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path.
Over to you. The sword is unbroken. But I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer... There's no way back. Huh. Yeah. A Favonius sword. Who left this here?
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
Yeah.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince? Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles. On me. Huh?
मजे किए हैं, क्या हाल है? मजे बढ़िया, आप बताओ कैसे? आगे कैसे जाना है? इसमें आगे जाने का ही आइडिया लग रहा है।
Ooh.
कैसे होना है यार आगे इसमें? के आगे जाने का ही पता नहीं लग रहा है। सर्च करना पड़ेगा कैसे जाएंगे आगे। क्या ये मूविंग ऑनवर्ड चेक करते हैं इसको। आपके चैनल का हाफ मोनेटाइजेशन बाद में जब 2 दिन में 2 या 3 दिन में हो जाता है। जैसे तुम अप्लाई करते हो ना, अप्लाई करके वो डन हो जाता है तो साथ साथ में तुम्हें सुपर चैट उसकी सेटिंग करनी पड़ती है तुम्हें। वो ऑप्शन दे देता है वो कि हाँ तुम्हारा ये डन हो गया है, तो तुम्हें फिर सेटिंग करनी होती है कि सुपर चैट मेंबरशिप वगैरह की वो सारी सेटिंग करनी पड़ती है। जैसे तुम सेटिंग कर दोगे वो 2 दिन में अप्लाई कर देगा। और 2 दिन पहले आई है। मतलब मैं एंडिंग तक पहुंच गया उसके। वाह, मैं इसके एंडिंग तक पहुंच गया। 2 घंटे की है और 1.5 घंटे की स्ट्रीम हुई है अभी। जब सेटिंग आता है ना ब्रदर, हाँ अगर तुम YT स्टूडियो से ओपन करोगे तो YT स्टूडियो में बता देता है वो। YT स्टूडियो में ऑप्शन आएगा देखो कि हाँ मोनेटाइज हो गया है। YT स्टूडियो में चेक करते रहा करो। एक मिनट होल्ड करी क्या ये एबिलिटी होल्ड करके जंप करना है वहां पे। वाह ओके ब्रदर आगे मैं ओके नॉलेज ओके हमें होल्ड करना पड़ेगा यहाँ से। वाह ये नहीं था मेरे को पता।
On me.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice. Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies!
मेंबरशिप वगैरह कर सकते हो स्पेशल मैक्सिमम 2000 की सुपर चैट
Stormwind! Maria sweeping in! Stormwind! Charge! Stormwind! Maria sweeping in!
तो 50 बंदा कर सकता है 40 रुपए से लेके मैक्सिमम 2000
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. On me. Ah! I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here.
On me!
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Is this the heart of the wolf? Roland!
But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do... Not one.
I guess we have that much in...
The ray here of Solnari's forces have been... I wield... Therefore, I... And after redeem... No word otherwise. Why would you pin on... But now the... You no longer...
Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you...
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't forgetting where we... Andreas! Can you wake up?
If this is your final grant this... Return. Return to... Is the...
Andreas, at long last. On behalf of all humanity, I thank you.
Boreas. He's returning to the ley lines.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul...
If a mortal heart...
Your heart...
You were wondering how... Here's my answer. You get
the wolves to avoid a...
Compared to
you have a your soul... Neither bar... You have lost. And so have I. Regrettably, may your soul rest in peace with Boreas.
Haha! Sorry to The fact is, I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong!
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Go Varka! He's the right to us!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone. Right back at you, Varka.
journey home.
Leave it all to me.
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Up the ante! Maria sweeping it! Thunder!
Here.
On me! On me!
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
Chosen Lupaka.
Maria sweeping it! Thunder! One final battle!
Walk forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name. After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on. But they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf. I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead. Hey everyone, it's been a mighty long time, and I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Yeah, I'm home.
Finally, Act 1 complete हो गया इसका भाई. Finally. ये क्या था?
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? All right then. I'm
क्यों परेशान करना, पहले ये बिना घूम के आया हूँ। चलो भाई चलते चलते 10 स्पिन मारेंगे हम। अबे अबे कैंसल है। भाई 10 के 10 स्पिन मैंने इस पे मार दिए, वेपन पे। हट वेपन पे स्पिन मार दिया मैंने। हट यार shit। क्या फायदा, क्या फायदा भैंस जितना। एंड में स्पिन किस पे मारा, वेपन पे। सीरियसली पूरे 10 के 10 स्पिन बर्बाद।
Ad Astra Abyss.
हाँ दिमाग मत खराब कर, पहले ही यहाँ पे गलत 10 स्पिन।
Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
हैं what the फोन ना सड़ा हुआ चल रहा है।
Ad Astra Abyssa.
भाई 10 के 10 स्पिन वेपन पे। हट यार।
Haven't you heard? There's a strange monster near Wolfendom.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs. Simply. To wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, now that you mention, that sure brings back memories. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Well, we still need to find Jean and... Yeah!
वाह स्टोरी एंडिंग यही से होती है मतलब स्टार्टिंग यही से होती है
Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be a monster? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
Hear that? They said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geofishing for the next round then?
Is this really the time to get competitive?
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Hear what? Huh? Why did someone hang jump? What? But they don't look alike. Not a lot of people come here. Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? If it turns out not to be a... You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen... Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then... Fireworks! Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's get going. Huh. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right! Oh, wow!
Bring back memories. एक साथ ये पढ़ने लेते हैं
That's a statue of the seven! Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too. It's weird though. It seems like there's something different about it. Let's take a closer look. Huh. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know...
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the seven! Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the seven with a statue of Klee. Yeah, and well made too. But that's not the point. You're not weirded out by this? Oh, you're right. Alice is doing. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt and Paimon still wouldn't be surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too. She must have asked Jean to write that. No, wait! Maybe that was yeah. The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah? Guess all there's left... Maybe it'll give you the power of Pyro or something.
The world opens itself before those with noble hearts.
Surprises. Good guessing on your part. Let's keep going and see what else we find.
Go now.
Yes, now or it'll be too late.
Whoa! It's the Fallen!
There's something huge in the sky.
Okay. We all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. Back then, Dvalin was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about to heal his wound. But your control over... But you've had time... Well, this is awkward. You really hung Paimon out to dry there, Traveler.
Apologies. You were just even livelier than I remembered, and I wasn't expecting it.
Which means mission accomplished on the surprise front.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Welcome to Mon.
What's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
For sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly.
So, what's...
Ah, now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was their handiwork. But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic and phenomena.
Yep. We experienced that firsthand in Notcry.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small world created using a person's memories. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh! We didn't even notice!
I wouldn't be much of a Dodo King if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble. Except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the dragon along.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse you haven't heard in a while, right? You might not remember the name. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was...
Oh, no.
Huh. Oh, come on!
The point is, this magic, with the expedition in Nodcry coming to...
Varka thinks, of course.
As things stand, this magic...
Simply put...
Indeed.
So, what about the parts that took...
Oh, the memories are... If memories... For example, these memories... Not to mention...
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording a powerful... Luckily...
Exactly.
Much appreciated.
Huh. It's settled then. We'll allow...
Yeah, but...
Oh, no.
What?
As the creator of...
Oh, well.
In that case...
It's still early.
Yeah, we'll go say hi.
I think nothing of it.